We got 4 of these to scan. Look at all these books. What will we find this week? Stay tuned to find out. All right, here we go. The let them theory. 2 simple words will change how you think about your entire life. Let them? Okay. Horse-Divorce. There's a 130-year-old book here. History of the 19th century. All right, here we go. Aunt Clara, $17. Ching Hao's Pifa Chi, A Note on the Art of Brush. It's a pretty rare book. It's about $100. The Fiale Painter, about $100 book. It's pretty rare. Looks like it's paintings on a bunch of vases. That's kind of cool. Alte Bulgarisch Maleri. That says Old Bulgarian Paintings. This one, I don't know what it's worth. It's kind of interesting. Just some paintings. Here's a Search in Secret India. It's actually signed by Hugh Nibley. And it's worth around $70. It's a pretty old version, 1943. There's another one. A. Lassell Ripley Paintings. It's worth around $50 to $100. Apollonio di Giovanni. Worth around $100. These are all pretty rare books by artists. Henry Corner, around $50, I think. The Art of Murray Hall. It's around $50 to $100. Avesta Grammar Part 1, signed by Hugh Nibley. It's sold in the past for like $30, but it's signed, so it could be more. Theora Hamblett Paintings, same, around $50 to $100. It's pretty rare. It's a $75 book. Arthur Fitzwilliam Tate, Artist in the Adirondacks. Okay, it's kind of hard to read sometimes. Here's a book called The Indian Tribes of North America. It's usually sells for around $30, but it's out of stock a lot, so could go for more. Interesting book. Here's a $50 to $100 book, Walt Kuhn Painter. Ooh. Best book so far. This is sold for as high as $500, usually $200 to $300. Doesn't that fruit look so good? Looks like this guy paints a lot of fruit. That's interesting. Severin Rosen, Judith Hansen. What? There you go. Best book of the day. Here we have Life and Times of A.B. Durand. This is 1894. Wow, it's pretty old. and it is currently, you can buy online for $950. Interesting. And this one, Giuliani Romano, it's like $150. Clyfford Still does paintings like that, I guess. It's like $50 to $100. And I found this enormous thing. Wow. Oh, it's huge. This is called Elizabethan England Maps, Charts, Frescoes, Documents. E.M. Tennyson. Should we open it up? You gotta untie it. Wow. Wow. There it is. It's got a bunch of maps and stuff, I guess. Pictures. And that one you can buy in Australia for 350 Australian dollars. Not sure about here. Resurrection by Leo Tolstoy. This is the English edition, 1899. Well, this was published in 1903, so it might be like the second edition. But if it was 1899, it's sold for 175. So this is probably less than that. He Trithaldyd. That's Welsh. It means the essayist. Was a popular Welsh periodical established in 1845 in Wales. This American version was inspired by that. So it's really old, 1857. It's worth about $150 to $400. Here is a 1848 book, Howard's Lectures on Painting. I'm not sure how much it's worth, probably $100 or so. Here's like an $80 book. Ferdinand Hodler Landscapes. It's like a $50 to $100 book. Kahar paintings. Gorky. It's like a $100 book. The Life of an Artist, Dusty Bonge. It's like a $100 book. The Greater Key of Solomon in 1914. This is a $200 book. The Last Flowers of Manet. $50 to $100 book. Sacred Paint. It's a $50 to $100 book. Rita Angus is a $100 book. Asher B. Durand. It's a $50 to $100 book. Beatrice Gonzalez, $50 to $100 book. Another day of scanning. We got this whole Gaylord right here. All this stuff. And more in that paletainer back there. So here we go. Here's a $60 book. So I found some read-along books. It comes with a vinyl inside. This one comes with, doesn't have an audiobook in that, or doesn't have a cassette tape for that one. This one has the vinyl. So the first one was The Hobbit. It's worth about $60. It's kind of cool artwork. Brer Rabbit and the Tar Baby. This was like 50 bucks or something, but it doesn't have the cassette, so. And the rest here is like 20 bucks. Here's two more of these book and record books. Here's The Haunted Mansion, worth about $80. And it does have the record with it. Here's Sleeping Beauty with $40. It doesn't have the cassette with it though. Here's a $40 to $50 book. Psalms of Nauvoo Early Mormon Poetry. Here's a $50 book. Eliza R. Snow and Immortal. And it is 1957, first edition. Here is a first edition of Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. This is a Danish edition. It's worth between $100 and $300. Binding's kind of messed up, but kind of cool. Welcome back to Real Cool Books. Picked up a few thousand books from a library. These are probably mostly art books. Let's see what real cool books we find today. This is how I get back there. Oh! Oh! I've got my empty one, so I put all my duds in here. Yeah, let's get started. From 1968 to 1988, Q Baik Huang redefined printmaking, blending surreal dreamscapes with East and West. This rare catalog of his complete works last sold on Amazon for 50 bucks. You can buy it on eBay right now for 500 bucks, so it's pretty rare. This is about a $40 book, The Lithographs of Sto Wenengroth. Known as America's Dean of Lithography, Sto Wenengroth captured New England harbors, towns, and owls in stunning black and white. Kind of cool. Here are some of the most valuable books I've found so far. This is about a $100 book. About a $100 book. About the same. It's like a $50 book. The Greek Lexicon of Shrevelius, translated into English with many additions. 1826. It's worth probably $100, maybe more. Cover's ripped off though. The Greek Lexicon of Shrevelius, 1826, is an English language edition of Cornelius Schrevel's Lexicon Graeco-Latinum, a comprehensive Latin-Greek dictionary first published in 1654. This 1826 edition, translated and expanded by John Pickering and Daniel Oliver, was designed to serve as a practical reference for students and scholars of ancient Greece. Here's a $100 to $200 book. Despite Newton's laws providing a foundation, predicting the moon's motion precisely is extremely complex due to the gravitational influences of the Earth, Sun, and other planets. Interesting. Here's a $70 book, Monuments of Mars, Hoagland. So they found a face on Mars. And so they think there might have been people living there hundreds of thousands of years ago. There's the face. Oh, wow. It's a mound. Cliff. Pyramid? Okay. How many more pictures are there? The face. There you go. Poppy and other deadly plants. I think this was only like a $20 book, but here you go. Gotta watch out for all these deadly plants. Huh. Here is maybe a $70 to $300 book. Wow. It's really big. Here's another really big book. Norway paintings from the stave churches. It's pretty rare. There's only one on Amazon. I don't think I'm doing it. Yeah, there we do. Alan Gassot, A Painter's Nature. It's about a $40 book. See what his paintings look like. Abstract. Here's a $30 to $40 book. Pletka. Here's a pretty old book, 1862, a memoir of Thomas Bewick. It sold on eBay recently for 20 bucks. So. A Year of Picasso, 1969, worth $50 to $100. Here's a $50 to $100 book. It's by Peter Hurd. He was an American painter from New Mexico, best known for his luminous watercolors and egg tempera works depicting the Southwest landscapes and people. Here's a $100 book, Ben Nicholson, Drawings, Paintings, and Reliefs, 1911-1968. He was a pioneering English artist and key figure in British modernism, renowned for his geometric abstract compositions, still life, landscapes, and especially his sculptural reliefs. Here's a $40 to $50 book, 2 Centuries of Prints in America. Kind of cool looking. What the? Okay. Here's like a $70 book. N.S. Kiewitz. Reynolds Stone engravings. This is like a $50 to $100 book. And Sunlight and Shadow, The Life and Art of Willard L. Metcalf. This is like a $100 book. Here's the Grove Dictionary of Art. That's a lot. 34 volume set. It's worth about $400. Here is an interesting book. it sold for $500 7 years ago. And it's pretty rare, so it hadn't been in stock for a while. Animal symbolism in Warka wa Gulsha. Interesting book. Here's a $70 book. Robert Natkin. Interesting. Here's an interesting book. Glenn's Has Your Number. Discover what life has in store for you through the power of numerology. So apparently, you have a number. Path, life path number, healing by the numbers, the soul number, personality number, the power name number, birthday number, attitude number, intensity number, finding your perfect mate, world number. Interesting. So, where was it? Like, have a number and they add them together or something. Interesting book. Here's a $190 book. Caudiciform and Pachycal succulents. Look at that weird looking succulent. Oh. Wow, it's kind of hard to do this. Succulents. That's a cool one. Are you a boy who wants to become a man? You need the manual to manhood. How to cook the perfect steak, change a tire, impress a girl, and 97 other skills you need to survive. Iron a shirt. Like and subscribe for more.